Okay, this video, it's going to be, it's healing and it's also removing negativity all in one. So I have two clients and I've made tiny little white puppets of them, both females. And what I'm going to do is they're feeling unwell at the moment. They've came down with COVID, so we're going to do everything we can to help them and also remove any negativity that is on them, basically. So I will also be doing a video with regards to breaking addictions, again with healing added into that. Okay, so now, first things first, I have the sigil of Marbas. Now what I do is, like I've said before in many videos, I sometimes freehand it or I just print it and then I go over it in pen. I will sit with that sigil. I will just meditate on it for a while. I will then either use the pennies or I have a pendulum that I would use. I would use cards or the what you call them, the rods, dowsing rods. Although I don't really use dowsing rods very often, most of the time I would use the pendulum to communicate and just sit quietly and listen. Things come to me. Sometimes I get like a download of information of what next to do, kind of thing, what offerings the spirit wants. I need to touch on something. I do not show the offerings I make to the actual spirit, but believe me, they are made. That's something I need to say. So if you're going to work with any spirit of the Goetia or I don't know, even a saint, it's a good idea to give something up front, not with Saint Expedite, should I say, because Saint Expedite is known to basically he takes the offering and he doesn't come through. So don't give Saint Expedite anything up front, always later. But anyway, moving on. What I was trying to say is, it's always a good idea to offer, be it a candle, be it some sort of incense, something. And I always like to say, that I'd like to make your name known through uh, the channel, kind of thing. And I always check to make sure that that's okay. And with regards to healing as well, my matron is Santissima Morte, and I have a little white statue over here. And she, I call her forward also with regards to healing. If you're going to do something similar, call on the deity of your choice, not my choice. Go with whoever, because I put up videos mainly so that clients can see that their work has been done. I don't include a lot of steps. There's a lot of stuff that goes on after the workings. So, after what you see, if you know what I mean. So it's important to do things your own way and research stuff. Don't, because at the end of the day, I'm giving you as much information as possible, but I think it's important for you just to do your own research and find your own pathway. Find your own path working. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. So, Marbas, I'll read from S. Conley's Demonology Goetia about what Marbas does. So, Marbas is a president, color orange, incense storax. Metal is Mercury, planet is Mercury, element is air, and the N is Renic. Now, I'm sorry for my pronunciation. I have an Irish accent and it does sound bad, but believe me, I do try my best to phrase words as best as possible. Anyway, Renic Tassa Ubaraka Biasa Ikar Marbas. Original purpose: uncovering secrets, causing and healing illnesses, and mechanical arts. And the author goes on to say, healing and cursing, she puts in brackets obviously, invoke when studying mechanics of any kind, including mechanics of the human body, that is medicine, to retain and learn more. Invoke Marbas to cause you to see the truth in any situation. So, and I have confirmed with Marbas, and Marbas has confirmed, I've confirmed that what we're doing, Marbas has confirmed with me that he is okay with it. Okay, so that's just a side spell that I'll be doing. This one is basically to take off negativity, and what I have in this glass is it's a, let me see, it's a Ricketts Crown Blue. It's a laundry, you also get the little anil balls. They're blue laundry balls, and they've been used for years for taking off negativity. People use them. They've been used for a long, long time as floor washes to get rid of negativity out of the home. They're also very, very good luck. People can. I've heard of people putting them in a mojo bag and going gambling with these. But I use them in the blue bath. I also added some camphor in there, and I'm going to put some alum powder also. Okay, this all works really well together if you have a situation where you need some uncrossing or removal of the evil eye or just something negative. And it's also very good for, like I said, cleansing, illness, that sort of thing. So that is the reason why we're doing that. These can be found, Botanicas, you name it, you'll probably find it. Yeah, so good luck on uncrossing. Those anil balls are really good for that. Or the Crown Blue Ricketts squares. So you can carry them around just for basic good luck. And they're very good at breaking the evil eye. I'm always talking about the evil eye and how it can be detrimental. The evil eye can cause a lot of things in your life. Just jealousy, downright jealousy. And camphor, it's good for cleansing and banishing, warding off negative energy and purification, stuff like that. Also, it's very good for breaking, if you have a spirit attachment, low level spirit attachment, camphor is good for breaking that. And again, the evil eye. And alum has many uses. As you know, I use alum a lot to shut people up and in court work, for shutting up witnesses and stuff. But also alum, again, it's good for attachments, breaking attachments. It's also good to show negative spirits. If you have a negative attachment, negative spirit, it will show them the way. I'm not describing this really well. It helps spirits find the light, basically. That's kind of hanging. It absorbs negativity. So I think I've said enough on that. So I've got the two little dolls, and I'm going to place them inside this, and I'm going to leave them there for a while because I want the blue balls and the rest of the ingredients to absorb, if you know what I mean, whatever is basically, the illness, the sickness, the feeling bad. I want everything to be lifted off them. So I'm basically putting the little dolls in there for a while and see what they absorb. So that should help. And I'm going to light the candles up. And 1 second. Apologies, I just want to give myself a bit more room because I have no elbow room here. Yes, so the dolls will go in there for a little bit of time, and I'll just know when to take them out. And hopefully the two clients will be feeling better. The blue wash, it's basically there to take everything off them, so to speak. And we've got Marbas to help with the process of healing and feeling better. I know COVID is a serious illness, and I want the best for them. So we're calling on healing from Marbas and the Santa Muerte, and we're also doing this blue ball cleansing to remove anything else that may be attached to them, because you just don't know at the end of the day. And it's really good to cleanse that aura, to cleanse that space. You know what I mean? Those balls or little squares can also be put into the bath. I think many years ago they were a substitute for bluestone, and bluestone is extremely toxic, but the blue balls and the little blue squares aren't toxic, so they're fine. So at the end of the day, the aim of the game is to, like I said before, remove negativity, remove any attachments, just changing the aura into a more pleasant one, and also to promote healing. And Marbas will see to that. I feel Marbas is really, really good at what he does. I've worked with Marbas in the past, and yeah, I really like Marbas. I like a lot of the spirits of the Goetia, to be honest with you. A lot of folks in the comment section are a little bit afraid with regards to doing their own work and stuff. And to that I say, research. Like I said at the beginning of the video, do your research. And basically, you be sure. Learn how to do some divination. Read the tarot, use a pendulum. That's a good way of communicating with the spirit. Like I said before, Marbas there, I was able to use pendulum. I was able to, if I needed, I could have brought out my divination rods, that kind of thing. So dowsing rods, should I say. There's many ways of communicating, and and also it's very good to have your psychic senses opened. So sometimes I get some random information, and I normally would write that down because it will go out of my head very quickly. But it's normally stuff telling me about spell work, what to do, how long to work on it for, where to lay it when it's finished, that sort of thing. But anyway, what I'll do is, whenever this is finished, whenever I feel the dolls have, basically, whenever they're ready to come out of the glass, I will put them in a little honey jar, and we can sweeten them up from there, and see how things go. But that's what I normally do. I do have another healing cleansing working. I'll show that at some point. But for now, we have the 2 candles, one for each client, and we have one for Marbas. I could have used, I suppose, the colour pertaining to Marbas, but I asked Marbas, was he okay with regards to the offerings, and he said he was. And I do have a bottle of something for Marbas, and I will set the bottle on top of the seal. You can also write on the back of the sigil what you want. But like I said before, I keep repeating myself, it's important to know that even though you don't have a manifestation of the spirit, this happens a lot with money workings and people calling on the likes of, I've said in my previous video, boon. Just because you've decided to sit down and call boon via a seal or something like that, and you didn't have a manifestation, that doesn't mean that spirit didn't hear you. 95% I would say that spirits heard you. Actually 100% the spirit heard you. And I think, just because you need your psychic abilities opened before you can actually see a spirit or hear a spirit. So it's something you have to work on. You have to work on meditation and opening up the chakras and stuff like that. That blue anil ball, the color indigo, that is also very good with regards to third eye opening. It's also very good for that, and to do with the chakras and stuff. It's just a bit of added information. So anyway, I am going to light this up, and I'm going to light it up. Oh, I need to find a better lighter and just show you what it looks like. 1 second. That's it all lit up, and I will burn this. I'm not sure. I'll probably burn a bit tonight, and then once it's all done, I'll gather the wax residue, and I'll take the dolls out, and I'll put them in a honey jar or a sugar jar, whatever you choose. And that's really it. So you don't need this. Obviously, you don't need to go to the extreme of doing this. But I thought, because of the clients and because of it being quite a nasty illness, I just thought I'd go the extra step. Also, you could just, like I said, call on Marbas or call on whoever you work with, and leave it at that. But I don't know. I was just guided to do it this way, and that's how it shall be. So yeah, I mean, you could burn a notch down each night. You don't have to do that. You could burn it all down in one night. I'm not really sure, to be honest with you. I think a good bit of it will burn down tonight. But I'm hoping that a lot of the negativity will come off these two ladies, and we can finally get them back on their feet again and draw some positive situations into their life. They're really nice clients of mine, good patient clients, and I appreciate that so much. It gets so busy at this end. Sorry for the glare, by the way. It gets so busy at this end. These videos are time consuming because a lot of things have to be edited, and then that means I have to put the video into the YouTube editor, which is prehistoric, and it takes a long time, and then upload to YouTube. So I'm doing this for everyone that has bought a service off me, and it really is time consuming. So I thank everyone for their patience, and I'll get in touch with you. If you haven't heard from me, I'll be in touch very, very soon. And yeah, that's how it goes. So thehouseofmagick@gmail.com. Like, share, subscribe. Speak to you soon. Have a good evening. Take care.